He's intentionally trying to lose, exposing their submissive ruse. Rish's dirty fingers in Cashfield pies, as the Tory party ultimately dies. No winners, no losers, no choice they gloat. Let's not vote. Labour struck base, lazily rolling towards the end of their uninspiring race. Somehow prevailing, democracy derailing. No winners, no losers, no choice they gloat. Let's not vote. Labour smug beige face, laser rolling towards the end of their uninspiring race. Somehow prevailing, democracy derailing. No winners, no losers, no choice they gloat. Let's not vote. Reform UK will adapt to improve voting turnout to a nation suffering political burnout. The illusion of democracy perpetuated by the controlling autocracy. No winners, no losers, no choice they gloat. Let's not vote. Greens with ideas
so extreme
will turn us into
a regime.
Their vision of a wild, chaotic dream.
Good evening. No winners, no losers,
no choice they gloat.
Let's not vote.
Left Dems doing crazy things, trying to grow strategic wings, hoping to perilously advance their middle-class diplomatic stance. No winners, no losers, no choice they gloat. Let's not vote.
I hope that we are well,
no party banner to
wherever you are,
no partisan
whoever
bands,
you are.
Yet they persist navigating shifting quicksands. No winners, no losers, no choice
we are here to talk about life, the universe, and everything.
Disruptive opportunist lurkers, focusing on those wearing the burkas. Galloway, pussycat, socialist berserker. No winners, no losers, no choice they gloat. Let's not vote. Nationalism promoting jingoist parties with democratic unionists, smarties, sneakily dividing us all.
So we're here again.
Crumbling democracy fool. No winners, no losers,
for you.
No choice they gloat. Let's not vote.
And that's the intro over. Because as it always is, it's over. How are we then? Wherever we are, whoever we are, whichever stream you're watching on, be it horizontal, vertical, be it over on Twitch. I hope you're well. I hope you're very well indeed. And we managed to get our hands on a little Lego set. Well, it's not that little, but it is a set. And it is this one. It is set number 75379. It is R2-D2. If you're watching on the horizontal stream, you can now see a piece of him. Now, that's a bit of a weird little flex going on there for you guys. What's going on there? Well, that's not very good, is it? Let me just reset this camera connection just for a second. Hi there, Tiana. I'm just resetting the camera connection just to see if that makes a bit of a difference, because that is a bit weird. I'm not going to lie. It's not made any difference. I honestly got no idea what's going on there. That just seems to be a bit of an issue with the connection. But you know what? I guess we're just going to have to deal with it. And we're just going to have to roll with it, as they say. And pop this bad boy open. But I'm not too tired from earlier, actually. And for those who don't understand that reference, earlier on, we had a little go at a TikTok live over on the... Oh my god, there's so many stages in here. Over on the Real Review UK TikTok. And did a bit of music over there. Just to check it out, see what it was like, and all of that jazz. We've got plenty of Lego here, look at this. That's stage 4, so we're going to put that one there, because we'll probably get to that. There's one. At least there's the first one. There might be more than one. There sometimes is. 12, 6, 8, 11, 5, 10. Which I shall put over here for now. I'm going to create a pile on this chair here. I mean, look at that. That's cool. I like that. That's pretty cool indeed. Don't forget, please stick a like on the stream, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and don't be shy. Come say hi. There's 3. There's 2. 7 and 9. There's 1. Found the book. So there's there's 10 stages here, it would appear. There's 10 stages tonight. If you if you haven't hit the like button already, then please consider doing so. We've got a dreaded sticker sheet, because of course we've got a dreaded sticker sheet, because it wouldn't be a Lego set without a dreaded sticker sheet. And we got this today on sale in Argos. They have a bit of a sale going on. There's a big old book here. And when I say a bit of a sale going on, they have a rather large sale going on at the moment. And it ended up costing us, I think, around £57. It's usually 90. So we've got that. And we're just going to go. We're just going to go. We're going to open stage 1. We're going to open the book, of course. And looks like we're beginning with Technic pieces. So this is a Lego Star Wars 25th anniversary set. Sorry, Ben, there will be stickers. Sometimes there aren't. Well, it's 10 bags, Shalini. So it's 10 bags. So hopefully it's going to be relatively well sized. As they say, it'll be a good size. We've got a new brick separator. We always like a new brick separator. And we're just going to pour this out. And we'll use this as our build area, where our hands are. And it's nice to see these plastic bags. Good evening, Emma Watts. Good evening, Tiana. Good evening, Shalini. Good evening, Dreadeye. Whoever else is watching, don't forget to click the like button. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And, of course, we've got memberships if you want to join for 99p a month. And also Super Chat goal set as well. 10 bags, Shalini. 10 bags. So, that's good. Also, we've got a pinned comment, which is an Amazon wish list of Lego sets that Vaughn told me to make. So I've made it. It's there for you to peruse at your own leisure. And that's for those in the horizontal stream, of course. Not in the vertical. Wow, there's a lot of Technic parts here. Me and Technics are not usually the best of friends, so this should be quite interesting. Should be quite interesting indeed. Let me just get this out the way. Come on, then. Tell me, guys, how has your day been? I know how Tiana's day has been because she turned up in my TikTok. She turned up in my TikTok test earlier on. And you know what? That actually went really damn well as well. I've listened to some of it back, and it went really, really damn well. I'll tell you how Chrissy is. Chrissy is a lot better, actually, even than she was last night when she was on stream. So the only reason she's not on stream with me tonight is because it is our wonderful young man's birthday tomorrow. He's 11 years old, our Dexter. And so things have to be prepared, shall we say. That's the right way up. Some extra, some wrapping and stuff like that. So Chrissy's on that duty whilst I do the streaming duties for the evening. I mean, look, it's R2 himself, but in mini form. I really don't know what's going on with my camera tonight. Bit weird. I'm going to quickly come back to big screen for those on the there, and I'm just going to close down my camera. I'm going to reopen it. I'm going to close everything down in my phone. I'm going to reopen it. I'm going to go back here, and we're going to hope, beyond hope, that this has made the difference that is required. Seems to be a little bit better, I guess. Judy says, "Oh, Shalini, I just hoovered the kitchen and knocked a leg off my kitchen sink unit. This house is doing my nut in today." Well, that absolutely sucks. I'm sorry that's happened. That's got to be a ball ache and a half. I would say a ball ache and a half, not just a ball ache. Wow, this is going to be one of them annoying technicky pieces. So, Dexter, what he wanted for his birthday tomorrow is Pizza Hut buffet. So he wants to go to the Pizza Hut buffet. So we've booked a table there at the Pizza Hut buffet for me, Chrissy, Dexter, Lila, my grandmother. Good evening, Jesse. I glad to see you again today for the second time. Bloody lovely to see you, of course. And it's going to cost around £70 just to have some Pizza Hut buffet. It's going to cost around £70. Am I a little bit bitter about that? I'm not going to lie. I'm a little bit bitter about that. And I'll tell you why I'm a little bit bitter about that. Because I just genuinely believe we could have done a bit more for his birthday on that. But it is what it is, and that's what he wants, and that's what it's going to cost. Just to go to a bloody Pizza Hut buffet. I'm not bitter. Yeah, we've got a Pizza Hut. Just it's literally in the Tesco car park. Shalini, you know where we live. The Tesco right near our house. It's just in the Tesco car park. So we shall be going there at 1 p.m. tomorrow, because this buffet finishes at 3 p.m. Finishes at 3 p.m. So you don't really get a lot of time for your money as well. I mean, I'm not a big food guy. Anyone who knows me will know that, right? I'm not a big food guy anyway, and with my wheat intolerance, pizza is like, yeah. But you do these things for the kids, don't you? You do these things for the kids. But I just feel like the price of things is getting extremely out of control. Extremely out of control, to the point where, you know, what should be a nice little family afternoon out, £70+. And that's just for the basic buffet, drink, and ice cream bundle. That's not even if you want to add on things like cheesy garlic bread and stuff like that, right? It's disheartening. This is where we are in society. That is a major luxury now. Ooh. Looks pretty good. It's been hectic today, is it? You've done it. You've fixed the cupboard. I'm taking my sunglasses off. You fixed the cupboard, have you, Dread-Eye? There's a good man. There's a good man. You're going back to Adventure Island tomorrow. You're doing it all over again, are you? Are you looking forward to it? At the very least, are you looking forward to doing it? Because I know that you enjoy it there. Don't forget, guys, if you haven't hit the like button on either stream already, please consider doing so. It really does help us when you do that. So, yeah. It would be awesome if you could. So, Tiana says, yeah, I'm there on Saturday too. Well, you know what? If you've got the annual passes, because you've got 2 annual passes to Adventure Island, haven't you? If you've got the annual passes, wow, there's real distortion going on the camera, and I don't quite understand why. But if you've got the annual passes, you might as well do it, because Lisa has just booked, good old Lisa, love her dearly. She's just booked our next trip to Disneyland Paris, so it'll be my first 2025 trip, maybe my only 2025 trip to Disneyland Paris to cover the resort. And we're going at the end of May. And she's booked a hotel already done, and paid for it. And it cost, we're going for 4 nights. Okay? We're going for 4 nights at the end of May. Only one of those nights doesn't really count because we're driving over late at the first evening and then chilling out, going to sleep, getting up, and starting fresh the next day. But for the 4 nights, just off site, because we're not staying in a Disney hotel, it's cost her £337 for the both of us in a 1-bedroom apartment with a kitchenette. Now, Lisa sleeps in the bedroom and then I sleep on the pull-out sofa. And you know what? I think that's a really, really good price. I think that's a very good deal because it is, on my mobility scooter, a 5-minute ride down to the parks. In fact, from where we're staying, there's a video on the channel right now that shows the journey from that hotel down to the parks on my mobility scooter, and it is 5 minutes. So, that's cool. Yes, England is on half term right now. That's correct. Guessing the kids were off. My optician is on Oxford Street near Tottenham Court Road. It was mobbed with kids and teens. Yeah, that's absolutely true. Yeah, I went to the opticians last week. Went to my local Vision Express because of this problem that I'm having with my eye. And they did me some glasses and they said to me, oh, it'll be 2 weeks. It'll be 2 weeks before they're collected. It took 36 hours for them to be collected. 36 hours and they were ready. And I have them. So, can't moan at that, can you? I don't think so anyway. So, what are we doing next? We're getting a red square. Not the Russian type. Don't worry about that, folks. Not the Russian type. We're building this. Putting that red square there. It can stay put. My God, there's so many little Technic pins. But yes, the majority of England are indeed on, well, southern England are indeed on half term currently. Here in England. And that's a good thing. Because it's Dexter's birthday week. And, if he'd been at school and he wanted that Pizza Hut buffet, for example, he wouldn't have been able to get it because it finishes at 3. So he wouldn't have been able to get what he wanted for his birthday. So in that respect, I'm really glad. Tiana says, I'm not going to lie, my dad got a lot better when you came live and building my new TikTok account, which I based off Sebastian Sallow. Your dad? Blown up literally straight away. I'm glad that your new TikTok account is doing very well, Tiana. I'm really glad. Right, where are we? We're doing the green square. Yeah, it depends who you're with by the looks of it. I mean, who's your optician? Because like I said, Vision Express, they said 2 weeks. And it was very quick. And thankfully, because of my circumstances, I got them on the NHS. So, they didn't cost me anything. For the time being. You see, you're with Vision Express as well, so hopefully you should see a quick turnaround as well. Hopefully. We shall see. Securing pieces together, we like that. I don't actually know what this is part of, but it is being put together. So Chrissy was out this evening. She's only just come home because on Sunday she's doing marshalling for some charity run. So she's not actually doing the run, but she's a marshal for the run. So so she was out just collecting her high vis and things like that. But she's not getting paid for it or anything. They needed volunteers. So she's off to do that on Sunday in the daytime. It's probably not gonna take that long. Jesse Hulk says, I still think it's cool that a young Darth Vader built C-3PO. Jesse, I completely agree with you. I also think it's pretty cool. The rest of the chat is on the horizontal stream, but you can stay in the vertical if you want. I'm easy, but just letting you know, the rest of the chat's over in the horizontal stream. I know you love Star Wars, Tiana, and when we got this at such a decent price, because it would only leave us with a few quid, but only until tomorrow, we figured we might as well just grab it, because we can afford to do Dexter's birthday thing tomorrow. And is it going to be on sale at this price again? I don't know. So we decided to just grab it while we could. And yeah, there we go. We have the set. And he is currently being built. Your local runs have voluntary marshals too, do they? Yeah, Argos, Shalini. Argos, it was on a great deal. They've got like a lot of their stuff, not just their Lego, but you can put codes in to get like 20% off, 30% off, and the like. So it was well worth getting so that we could build it and we could continue on with the show. As they say, the show must go on and all of that. So you're going to try and brave Axis this time around. You know what? Like I said to you, I sent you a message yesterday. So Tiana said, oh, she's looking at Axis, which is probably the biggest ride at Adventure Island there in Southend-on-Sea. And I said to her, it might be best to just get it out the way with. So just get it out the way with, pull the band-aid, so to speak. Because then once you realise it's nowhere near as scary as you thought it was, you can then look at the other rides in the park and think, this is exactly the same. It's not as scary as I thought it would be. So, and thank you, Shalini. I'm so glad we got it cheaper as well. We also want the Grogu in his hover pram. So that's it's on the list, so to speak. But I'm also now, because Lisa's booked spring trip, as she likes to call it, the Disney trip, I'm also now in massive saving mode, because I'm paying for the Eurotunnel ticket, and I'm also paying for the fuel, and I've got to get my theme park. I've got to get my theme park entrance as well. And that's going to be a few quid. So, going through there? Yeah, that's going through there. Right. Yeah, and that's exactly right, Tiana. Like when you went on Raid for the first time. It's the best thing to do. I think that goes there. I think I've placed it in the correct place. I guess we'll find out. If I've made a catastrophic error, we will find out. Which I hope I haven't. We're hoping to get Lego Grogu, because Lego Grogu in his hover pram he's £90. But he looks amazing. And we want him. We both want him. So it's whether or not we can afford it at any time soon. So, but he's there. This is a lot of Technic caging that we're building. But we're hoping to get him. We really do want him. He's on our Amazon wish list, which is in the pinned comment there on a horizontal chat. But yeah, we would like to get our hands on that set. Tiana says, I literally forced myself to go on Rage even though I was having a mini panic attack whilst getting locked in. I don't like Rage. It hurt me. I mean, it's in the vlog. I've got an Adventure Island vlog on the channel. I will go on it again if I'm forced to. Right? I will go on it again if I'm forced to. But because at least now I know what to expect. for the most part. And what I expect is a lot of pain. Yeah, it's in his hoverbed thing. Like I say, like I say, if you go on that link and just check out that Amazon wish list, you know, you don't have to buy anything, but he's in there, and he's a really, really cool looking set. And like I say, we hope we can get our hands on him at some point so that we can do a live build of him, because his hover pram itself looks like a really well detailed and amazing little build. Something unlike we've ever seen, really. And Tiana says, however, I have to sit at the back in the middle, which they always put me there, which I'm grateful for. Fair enough. Well, like I say, that thing hurts me, and it hurt me bad. So I have to be extra careful when considering riding it again, because I am a disabled man. I do have my limitations, and my limitations are that I shouldn't be going on that. But like I said, I will if I... Oh, God, my eye's sticking. I will if I have to. Just to appease the roller coaster gods. If there is such a thing. Okay. What's going on? I've missed something here. Yeah, I did miss something. But it's not too bad. Gonna gap of 3. Place them in there. Yeah. Okay. Well, this is it. You've been on a slightly... So, Axis, and I'm going to continue to call it forceless, because that's what it is. It's one of the single most forceless rides on the planet. It's not amazing, but it's got a little bit of fun to it. Right? It's got a little bit of fun to it. It's not, like I say, it's not the best ride on the planet. It's not the worst ride on the planet. There's just nothing to it. It looks really scary and intimidating. Of course it does. But looks can be deceptive, and Axis is one of those cases of looks being extremely deceptive. It's just not that scary. Once you're on it, though, but you've got to get over that initial fear in order to be able to, you know, hop on board and give it a go, so to speak. Where is this going? So this is going... Is it going... No, it's going through the top one. Right. Through the top one. And then plugging in here. So, okay. This is now locked in. But like I said, it's a case of you've got to pull that band-aid. You've got to get over that initial fear in order to do some of these things. And, you know, at one point when I was a wee lad, as they say, when I was a lot younger, I was scared of these things as well. I mean, I'm not anymore. But I was. And it's finding the ability to get it. You say you do see slightly younger children going on it, but once again, it's not a shameful thing to be afraid of something. People are afraid of a lot of things. And just because you might be afraid of it doesn't mean that's a bad thing. Oh God, Florence is here. I didn't even know she was in here. I just seen her at the corner of my eye. She hasn't jumped up yet. I give it 60 seconds before she does, but she hasn't currently. I'm a little bit nervous. So, how has everybody's day been anyway? You've been playing Hogwarts Legacy and making new TikTok accounts and joining me on TikTok Live, Tiana. I know that. Everybody else, how has your day been? So, okay. Locking on the underside. And again on the underside. I know that our Julie there has knocked the leg off of a kitchen cabinet, and our Dreadeye has come along and been her knight in shining armour, so to speak, and replaced it. So, well done, sir, Mr. Adam. Me and Mr. Vaughan, that's Shalini's partner, we played Fortnite last night. And we won twice in a row. We got 2 victory royales, they're called. And we decided at that point, maybe, just maybe, we don't play anymore so we can keep hold of our victory crowns. So our characters currently have victory crowns on Fortnite, because we're just like, yeah, let's not get rid of those. Here we are, look at that. I have no idea what part of our... I'm guessing this is the middle of his body, is what I'm guessing. But I'm not 100% sure. If you could click the like button, though, I would really appreciate it, whichever stream you're watching on. And obviously, if you are watching and not chatting, please feel free to come and say hi to us. We do not bite. Well, I don't know about... I don't know about some of the people in the audience. I don't know if they bite or not. But I certainly don't. Don't be surprised if I just get a panicked message. I will neither be shocked nor surprised, Tiana. Neither shocked nor surprised. That's because I fully expect... We've done stage 1 already. We have motored... Well, I say motored for it. It has been half an hour. But we have cleared stage 1. Once we've popped this on the bottom. So, that's pretty cool. Jesse says, I'm sure none of us bite strangers. Well, you never know. I mean, you are northern, Jess. I don't know what you guys are like. Whether or not you bite. So, we're going to stage 2 now, which has got this 25th anniversary plate in it, which... No sticker. Very happy about that. We're building the exclusive minifigure that comes with it. I know, it's got a cape. There's a cape in there. Tiana says, I feel bad I sent you a panic message tomorrow at your son's birthday. Look, if I don't respond, it's because I've eaten at Pizza Hut buffet when I shouldn't have, because I have a wheat intolerance. And I'm suffering the consequences because of it. But I suffer willingly because it's my son's 11th birthday, and whatever Dexter wants, Dexter gets. It's his birthday. It comes round but once a year. And if my son wants a Pizza Hut buffet, god damn, he's going to get a Pizza Hut buffet. Tonight's Super Chat goal is 5 Super Chats of £5 or more. Each time somebody does on the horizontal stream head towards that, you are called a god for the rest of the evening. You get what's called god status. Anything under £5 you get called a duke, and anything over £5 you get called an emperor. Even though I guess a god is higher than an emperor, I don't know. Look, all of that cardboard packaging for that tiny cape. So, I really don't know what's going on with the camera feed tonight. And I think it could be OBS itself doing this. I'm just not sure. But it is what it is, and we'll have to continue to work with it. So, anyway, like I said, let's talk about Universal Studios for a minute, because this really is going to be coming. Universal Studios is coming to the United Kingdom. It's so close to an official announcement now that it's unreal how close it is to an official announcement. It's coming to Bedford, and this is why we're trying to get the drone. Because we're committed now, we're locked in, if we can, to for the next 5 years, bi-weekly drone videos of the site as they construct this. It's looking like there's going to be 4 major zones in the theme park. I imagine one of them will be some form of Super Nintendo World, possibly one to do with Harry Potter, Jurassic Park, or Jurassic World, and something else. There's going to be a 500-room hotel. 500-room hotel. And what Universal calls City Walk, which is a place where you can go where you don't have to buy a ticket. And it's got restaurants and shops and the like that anybody can go to. That's coming. That is coming. Like I say, we are this close. We are so close to an official announcement now that it's unreal. And it's that time. Shalini says, Sonnet Vaughan's work, an engineer left last year. At Vaughan's work, an engineer left last year. Whenever he's coming back, fine. The guy's a tosser. Vaughan's just been told he is his new shift partner, so his work calendar days on and off will change. Oh, for God's sake. And you've booked your holiday days with works based on his shift pattern. God damn it. I'm really sorry to hear that. I'm really sorry to hear that. Look, this dude sits on this plaque. And looks pretty damn cool. I'm going to move this light as close to here as possible. Does that make it better? I mean, it's still warping, and I'm sorry about that. Right. Okay. I really don't understand this whole warping thing. What if I turn... Hold on a sec. Maybe that's done it? For the time being? I don't know. Who's that guy? I'm not sure. It says on the box, exclusive minifigure Darth Malak. So it's Darth Malak. That's what it says on the box. So if we put it this way around, like that, that's who it is. Darth Malak. Don't ask me who Darth Malak is. Well, it came with that. I think it came with that exclusive minifigure because this R2-D2 was part of the 25th anniversary of Lego Star Wars. So that's probably why it came. So I've got to do this twice. Okay. Make this twice. Yeah, make it twice. Make it twice. And the warping's back again. Look at that. I don't get this. Yep, there's a small R2-D2. He's sitting right here. Look. Beep, beep, pop, pop. So if you haven't already, like button, subscription to the channel, all of these things. When I started the stream tonight, we were 24 subscribers away from 2,000. 24 from 2,000. So close. So close. Come on, guys. We really want to get there. And beyond, obviously. Twice make it, you should. Oh, twice make it, you should. And twice make it I have. And place it. Get on there. And it's on there. I made fried rice for dinner tonight. Chicken fried rice. And it did not fill me up. I am hungry. And that's unfortunate. So, right, we're going to start with this piece, which is a square. I am going to just move this. Hold on a minute. give it a bit more light. If I can. I'm trying. And I've knocked it over. Tiana says, I'm stress building my Harry Potter Chamber of Secrets set. First time in forever. Fair enough. Fair enough. I mean, look, listen. Like I said, Tiana, you really don't have to be stressed about going to Adventure Island and riding. First and foremost, you don't actually have to ride Axis if you don't really want to. Right? Nobody's forcing you to do it. But if you want to try it, then the only person that's going to be able to push you to do that is you. And don't let anybody else push you to do it if you don't want to. As well. So if you get to a point where you say, you know what, actually I'm all right. Stay at actually I'm all right. And don't let people bully you or push you into doing it. Because that's not a very nice thing. Either. But if you really want to do it, you've got to... Well, like I said, the way to do it is to just get it out of the way. Yes, that is Southend, Shalini. You've seen the place, haven't you? I've been there and done a vlog on it. But you've seen the place. Put you there. Because what are we doing now? One of those, one of those. But yes, it is Southend on Sea, and like I said, I call it forceless because it's not that bad of a ride in the slightest. It's just, it's intimidating to look at. And so I get the trepidation and I get the hesitation to ride it. But it is, there's not much to it at the end of the day. Okay. And a dope Homer Simpson moment. Actually, I'll send you a picture of Dexter's birthday cake later, Shalini. It's a custom cake. It's Bart Simpson with his pants down. Right? Bart Simpson with his pants down. And loads of customized donuts all around the side of it as well. It's pretty cool. And it was free. Because my aunt is a professional cake maker. And for the kids anyway, she doesn't charge us for the cakes. So they're free. It looks really good. And I'm really quite happy with it. And I know that Dexter's happy with it because he's seen it. Because my aunt turned up with it this evening to drop it off. So, oh my God. My child is going to be 11 years old. 11 years old tomorrow. I mean, the shock going through my mind right now is like, Christ, when did I get this old? When did I get this old? But also, the other shock is, we've managed to rear a child for 11 years, and he's not dead. That's a bonus in itself, right? That's an absolute... I call that an absolute win. It's not even a little win. That's an absolute win. Tiana says, it's just hard to get over the initial anxiety. If I can't do it myself, I'm going to wait until someone comes on with me because I hate doing rides like that alone. That's fair enough. And you know what? I will try my best to still come along to Adventure Island in May. Obviously, May's now a very busy and expensive month for me because I have to eke out the money to pay for a Euro tunnel, and I have to pay for a Disneyland Paris annual pass, which I'm not going to buy outright because I can't afford to. So I'm going to put up 150 euros up front and then pay for it monthly going forwards. But in the same breath, you know, May's going to be very expensive for me. Jesse says, it's surprising. I felt like that last year when Elena turned 11. Damn, I managed to keep her alive. Exactly, Jesse. Exactly. It's like, wow. We've actually reared a child. It's going to secondary school, possibly. Or some kind of secondary school. What the hell and how the hell has this happened? How have we achieved this? I feel like this might be his front plate. But we have managed to achieve it. Despite everything, against all of the odds. And he couldn't ask, both of my children could not ask for a better mum in Chrissy. They could not ask for a better mum. Sometimes I'm not as present as I could be. And that's very much an autistic thing, first and foremost. But secondly, it's also, you know, I'm trying my best to create a situation where we're self-sufficient as a family. And that means drilling down and working my arse off here to try and build something that's ours. And hopefully, the way I justify it to myself is if I put in all the work now, I put in all the work up front, then hopefully it'll get to a point where we can do a little less. And I don't mean a little less creation. What I mean is I can do a little less in the way of things like editing, and maybe I can get someone else to do all of that eventually. But in the first instance, I don't think this is his front plate, by the way. I think this is one of his side plates. But in the first instance, you know, this channel costs a fortune. It costs a fortune to make. It costs a fortune to keep content going, but don't mistake that with me being upset about it, because I'm not, because I'm hoping if we front load the effort, then the dividends will come. You know, we do these little videos here, these little live streams, and we love to do them just to connect. Jess, the secondary school situation is dreadful, because his preferred school, which is a special school because of his EHCP, they're not putting him in because of financial reasons. So what they are doing is they're placing him in a school that phoned us and said, we've got his EHCP, we can't have him. Yep, that's what's happening. So we're in a current situation with them. We're appealing. And there's not really that much we can do about it. So it's go to a school that said they can't meet his needs, because that's where the local authority have placed him, despite the fact that the school have told both ourselves and the local authority that they can't meet his needs. Or option B, that's in the wrong place, is we homeschool him until they accept our appeal. And I think option B is going to have to be the one. Because we can't, in good conscience, as parents who love our children, place him in a school that we know have already said can't accommodate his needs. That would be the wrong thing to do. I don't think we're equipped to homeschool him, I'm not going to lie. But as parents, you love your children and you do what's best for them. So like I said, I'm working my arse off to try and be self-sufficient. That's why every like, every subscription is greatly appreciated. So that we can just mitigate some of this madness that we're going through at the moment. It sucks. It does suck. And you want to see your kids do well. And you wonder, how on earth are they going to do well? Yeah, he'd just be constantly placed in isolation if they aren't equipped for him, first and foremost. But also, secondly, remember, I was an autistic child who got no support because my autistic status was not recognized, shall we say. And so not only did I get no support, no physical support, the bullying was... it was hard. Let me just say it was hard. And as somebody who's been through that, I am never allowing my children to go through that. Never allowing my children to go through, even though there is support there for him, that the type of support that I never had. It's not happening. Over my dead body. It's not happening. Look at that. It's his side panel. And I don't think that... and I mean, I spoke to the local authority about this. As why? There's a load of pieces here that shouldn't be here. I'm a little bit confused. I'm not gonna lie. These pieces go somewhere. But where do they go? Yeah, we will have to deal with it, but... we're his parents. That's our job. Right? I'm so confused. Why are these pieces here? Because they're not anywhere on this list. I've just been through the whole stage. There are a bunch of pieces here. Right. One of them goes here. So that goes there. Vision X says, I've been thinking of buying this set soon. If you're in the United... are you in the United Kingdom, Vision X? Because if you are, it's a lot cheaper here at the moment in Argos. They've got a 20% off. I think it ended up costing us around about 50, 57, 58 pounds. UK. I'm going to suggest that this piece is kind of unimportant. I don't know. I'll place it aside for now. But yes, you're unfortunately not. But it might be on sale in other places. So it's worth keeping an eye out for the sale price. And it's worth... well, I don't know if it's worth buying yet because I have only just begun building it. But this is the first 2 stages to get to this point. Emma says she's got dreaded physio. Hope you'll have a lovely day. Hope you have a great physio session there, Emma Watts. Look forward to seeing you again either later on or soon. I'm not sure. Anyway, if you're watching on either stream, don't forget, please hit the like button. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. I'm going to tell you how many away from 2,000 we are just now. Right, let me refresh this here. I'm just going to check it. 21 subscribers to go until we hit 2,000. 21. So if you haven't subscribed already, please, let's get there and let's get a bunch of likes on either one of the streams as well. It's 25% off in your country. Well, I actually think that that's probably a good buy. I mean, I don't know for sure yet. Like I said, I'm in the midst of building it currently, but we will certainly see. We'll probably do this across 2 streams, I would say. I mean, we could do it in 1. I'm not entirely sure. We'll see how it goes. And I think we're just going to build the exact same thing, but the other way around now, so that we can put the other arm on. It's fair enough. Fair enough. But for only 2 stages in out of 10, we've actually built quite a bit. There's quite a bit there. There's really something up with the positioning of my camera tonight. Very odd. But yes, same thing again, but the other way around. Which is fair enough. You also want to buy the Droidica. I mean, like I said, when it comes to any Lego set, even the big exclusive ones, oftentimes they're not that exclusive. I mean, here in the UK, we have a company called Smith's Toys. And in Smith's Toys, they're basically Toys R Us, right? Not the same company as Toys R Us, but the same concept. Giant toy warehouses. And a lot of the sets, like the giant creator expert sets and stuff like that are exclusive, quote unquote, to shop.lego.com, are available. They're available to buy at Smith's Toys. So I would say keep an eye out, keep looking around, and look for the shops that seem to stock the exclusive ones, because oftentimes they end up cheaper as well, which is always a good bit of advice. Oftentimes they Lego themselves, whilst they're not, I guess, well, I mean, let's face it, they kind of are ripping you off for ABS plastic at the end of the day, aren't they? But it's the brand that sells. It's the brand that sells, and it's, I guess, the quality control attached to that brand. So, for example, the clutch, and I've spoken about this before, where a Lego piece joins to another piece. It's nice, it's rigid, it's solid, and the fake knockoffs just cannot emulate it. They cannot replicate it. And that's all down to Lego being essentially anally retentive about every single piece being able to fit perfectly. And you know what? That creates a better product for the consumer at the end of the day. So if you're creating a better product for the consumer's more happy, and it's helping with brand awareness. It's making people come back again and again and again. You always buy off Amazon. Sometimes that's not the best idea. I mean, if you can see here, I don't know if you can see, but we've got a little Amazon wish list of sets that is in the pinned comment. And you'll see oftentimes you can get great prices. Some of them are really well discounted, actually, even in that list. But some of them tend to come up more expensive. So just be careful, I would say. Be very careful and make sure you're getting a good deal. Because even if you buy from like a toy shop, sometimes you look at the toy stores online and they will have better deals. They will have better prices than even Amazon. Yeah, Amazon's convenient because on most items you're getting next day delivery, right? And you're not paying for that delivery. But other times, if you can just, bite the bullet and wait a couple of extra days for delivery even, or go to a store, if there's a local toy store that have got things at a better price, you could end up paying a lot less. So it's always worth looking around. It's always worth shopping around. And that's a bit of advice when it comes not just to Lego, but to, pretty much anything in life. But Lego especially, sometimes, I mean, my Fortnite llama, for example, I got it in Home Bargains. It's like a discount retailer. It was a brand new set, as in on the day of its release. I mean, I picked it up a few days after its release because I waited for their stock to come in. And it cost £12.99. Everywhere else it was £35. But in B&M Bargains, sorry. Same type of retailer though. But in B&M Bargains, it was £12.99. Everywhere else, including Amazon, £35. So definitely worth always looking to see where you're going to get the best deal. In my humble opinion. Because sometimes you do pick up some great deals. So have you been to... I saw that you had a week off work, Shalini. Did you guys go away? Because... well, where is here? Excuse me for asking. If you don't want to tell me, that's fair enough, but... I'm just wondering where here actually is. Do-do-do. What I'll do is, because of where I'm positioning my arms, I'm quickly going to pull the screen down for the horizontal so that you guys have got a bit more of a... Yeah, there you go. Yeah, so like I say, if you don't want to let me know, that's fair enough. But I'm just curious as to where here is. And also nice to see you. Might I say? Oh, in the Middle East. Okay, well, I am. I asked. I heard that you had a week off work, if I'm not mistaken, Shalini. I'm not aware of the sales etiquette in the Middle East, so fair enough. Where's this one going? This one's going here. But yeah, like I say, even if it's always worth just taking a look around. You can be honest, Tiana. What have I done wrong? You can always be honest with me. You know that? In fact, honesty is the best policy and all that jab. When somebody says, "Can I be honest?" I think, "Oh, what have I done wrong? What have I done now?" We went away for a few days. It was a fact-finding mission. Oh, where'd you go? If you're going to tell me you came down this way and you didn't come say hi, I'm going to get upset. Nah, I'm not. Don't worry. I won't get upset. But yeah, where'd you go? And did you have a nice time? It looks like you can buy Lego in the Middle East, Shalini, but it looks like it's mostly an Amazon thing. And I think there's an assumption often that people that live in the Middle East, well, in certain areas of the Middle East, like Dubai, Abu Dhabi, for example, I think there's an assumption that people that live in those sorts of places probably have money. There we go. It's overpriced, and I'll tell you what. That's exactly why it's overpriced. In my opinion, like I say, I could be wrong, but I think that there's an assumption, and whether rightly or wrongly, you were in Sussex, but it wasn't one of your usual trips. You were doing a recce. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. Fair enough. Come down to Sussex. Don't even come say hi. Yeah, I get it. Don't worry. I'm joking with you. I hope you enjoyed yourself, and I hope you had a wonderful few days away. That's all that matters to me. Don't think I'm going to get upset or offended, because I'm not. I was... His other side's on now. We've got to do the clicky bit. I will say this. He's going together fast. We've been just over an hour and we're 3 stages in already. I'm guessing you were looking at perhaps places to move, which would be pretty cool. I'd like that. Look at that. Sides are on already. Beep, bop, beep. And we're on to stage 4. Which is right here. It was a nice few days away. It's the start of a long process. I do know your plans. And obviously I am here as a friend to support those plans. So, and looking forward to the ultimate ending of those plans, when we can see you guys more often. Because that would be very nice. Okay. Stage 4 it is. I mean, there's not a lot here in stage 4. I'm not going to lie. There's not a lot here. Yes, this is a very nice little build. But it's coming together a lot quicker than I thought it would. A lot quicker than I thought it would. I'm getting vibrations. Good vibrations. But yeah, like I say, you know, I know your plans. I know you're looking forward to getting out of the city, and like I can't wait for that for you, because at the end of the day, city life, man, it must be dreadful, especially London life. You know my opinions on London. I don't like London. I only go there if I genuinely have to. But Tiana loves city life. Fair enough. You know what? Like I say, we're all different. You love city life, and that's the speed you want to live at. It's just not for me. I cannot live at that speed. Too much going on. Far too much going on for me. Everywhere you look, it's a nightmare. So yeah, I'm not the biggest London fan, but I will go for like a day or two. I went in December, didn't I? I went to London in December, but YouTube themselves had hired out a nightclub, so it was all private, which was very nice. And they gave us a 5-star hotel that was just round the corner from that nightclub. So that was lovely that they did that for us. And Shalini and Vaughan actually came along and joined me for a couple of hours at the hotel and came saw the room and everything. I can understand that it's probably, yeah, very much would be hard to be a Lego collector over there in the Middle East, but and like I say, there's probably an assumption, if you're living somewhere like Abu Dhabi or Dubai, there's an assumption that you have money. Not by me, by the way, but by the powers that be, I guess. And maybe you do have money. I don't know. Maybe you do have money, and maybe you can afford to be a Lego collector at an inflated price. But it's just ridiculous. It's ridiculous to me that just because people are assumed to have money, it doesn't mean things should be more expensive for them. The price should be the bloody price. But yeah, who am I? I'm just some random bloke sitting here building the Lego on the internet. And unfortunately, it's not even the Lego group that will inflate those prices. It is the retailers. It is the retailers themselves that will say, oh yeah, we're in a place where people have got some money. Let's exploit them. Well, you've got a hobby, you've got something you enjoy, and you're living in a place that's famous for people with money. Oh, I'm going to exploit you. And it's kind of sickening. I'm not going to lie. It's kind of sickening. But that is the world in which we live. That's the world in which we live. And it sucks. Because, hey, I don't know what people did to earn their money. You know, I don't have it. I don't have money. We live hand to mouth. I mean, until tomorrow, we have £3 in the bank. Right? And that's why we took the gamble on buying this set today, because we knew we would have money tomorrow. But the point of the matter is that if you have money, you either got that money, you know, by hard work or hell, even inheritance. I don't know. But the point of the matter is, you shouldn't be charged more money for things for having money. Pisses me off. But then in the same breath, you know, if some people are super rich, they get everything for free. Which is always really weird to me as well. Oh, you're super rich and famous. Okay, well, we're going to give you everything. You can afford to pay for these things. We'll give you it for free. Strange world in which we live, isn't it? It really is. Well, hopefully, like I say, we can continue to grow this platform to the point where we can simply become self-sufficient as a family. That's what we want to do. So every time you hit that subscribe button, that like button, watch some of the videos on the channel so that we can get ad revenue. That really helps towards that. And if you want to become a member, you can do so from 99 pence a month. There's 3 tiers, 99p, 2.99, 7.99. And in return, we do the members' music shows and other exclusive things just for members. And it doesn't matter which tier you sign up at, you all get access to the same shows. Because it's not about the money, it's about giving back to people that decide they want to support us that little bit further. We've got a locked-in Disneyland Paris coverage at the end of May. Hopefully, now the UK theme park season's about to restart. I can take advantage of my Merlin annual pass. It is very cool, isn't it, Shalini? It's in my wish list there. It is very cool. And we hope to get our hands on it, like, very soon. So yeah, now the UK theme park season's restarting. Videos from the theme parks coming. I know you have a Merlin pass, and I have the Carer pass as well, and I'm assuming you do as well. In fact, I've got to renew my Carer pass because it's expiring. But my main Merlin pass is not. Thank you for removing that bot, Shalini. I appreciate the quick action there from one of my moderators. How have I already done stage 4 practically? It's practically done. Oh, sticker time! Yay! Number 4. You know how much I love stickers. You know how much I love stickers, and you know that I'm being completely sarcastic. I bloody hate stickers. Just print the pieces, Lego. That'll do. That will do. And then we'll do this one as well. This is also a sticker, number 5. Ben, I noticed the tube today. There was some Minecraft thing happening in London in April. Yes, there is. It's called the Minecraft Experience Villager Rescue. And it's like a 45-minute live experience that I'm hoping to be able to take the family to. We've contacted them about potential press access so that we can cover it from the point of view of autistic and disabled people. waiting for them to get back to us, because otherwise, for a 45-minute experience, it's going to end up costing £100 for a family of 4. And I'm not sure that I'm too stoked about that. I'm not going to lie. I'm not sure that I'm too stoked about £100 for a family of 4 for 45 minutes. There's his back. We really are getting somewhere, though. Jana says, I would love to go to Fort Park, but it's about getting over the fear of the bigger rides so I can enjoy this. You know what? Fort Park is definitely very much on the agenda. It always is for us. Stage 5. We love Fort Park here on the channel. So it will be covered. And we're going to shoot it completely differently this year. We're going to spend a lot of time taking... Yeah, it's a 45-minute experience. I mean, there are other things to do, like a Minecraft cafe and a Minecraft shop at the end of it. So you'll end up spending more than 45 minutes in it. But those extra minutes that you're spending in there are for you to spend more money. Jesse says, Tiana, best way to overcome that fear is to just go for it, sadly. I know the fear is bad, but you've got it. Worst thing that can happen is you hate it. That's exactly right. But it's building yourself up to that point where you can go, oh, I'm just going to go for it. That can always be the issue. Right, let me check on the subscribers. Let me check. 20 to go, people. 20 subscribers and we hit 2,000. Come on, hit the like button. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. I'm so excited about finally nearly getting there. Like, come on, guys. We're that close. 20 and we're at 2,000 subscribers. And for the 1,980 people that have already subscribed, God bless you. Or bless you. Thank you. You are humbling us. You are making us so happy. And every time you click that button, it's one extra step towards us being self-sustaining. So thank you. We're so close. We are so close. Tiana says, it's going to say, Ben, if you're free at the same time you eventually go to Fort Park and you have the money for travel, of course you can come. Anybody, right? We will always let people know when we're going to go out and do a day at a theme park. Because, yeah, I might spend a lot of time filming. And I might spend a lot of time putting together decent content, stuff like that. But I'm more than happy for people to join us. And if I'm traveling without my wife and without my children, which oftentimes I have to cover these things, I will not only that, I'll have a spare carer ticket available. And it's always safer for me to have somebody with me. Or a couple of people with me. So hopefully people do come along and join us. That would be really cool. So, yes, everyone is welcome to come along on these trips. I mean, if you can go out to Disney at the same time we are, you're always welcome to come and join us, and spend time in the parks with us. We are easy like Sunday morning. So, yes, is the answer. You are welcome to come and join us at Fort Park. You really appreciate that. Might help the fear. No, well, probably will help the fear, to be fair. I mean, it probably will. And well, good night, Vision X, and it was lovely to speak to you. And thank you for coming along and joining us and having a laugh with us. We really appreciate it. And we really appreciate you. Right, number 5. sticker number 5. The second one of those. This is a cool little build, I'm not going to lie. And then that goes on there. I'm not doing too badly with my stickering today. So far. Okay. That's the piece I want. And then... not that one, not that one. Yes, that one. On you go. And then that one. And then we're turning the page. Tiana says, I'm going to send you an email showing you my set so far. Well, I've been working on tonight. Go for it. Go for it. I will check it out after the show, but go for it. R2-D2 is one of everybody's favourites from Star Wars, Shalini, so I hope you're enjoying the build. So that goes there. Like that. I love me some R2-D2, I'm not going to lie. I'm a fan. I is a fan. Okay. Let's make sure we do this correctly. Because if you get it right the first time, and you don't fuck up, then you don't have to start taking things apart. Tiana says, I love R2-D2, but hate to break it to you all, but mine is BB-8, so cute. I have 2 remote control BB-8s. I have the Sphero one, which is like this tiny little one that was really, really expensive, but Chrissy managed to get it like dirt cheap years after it came out, brand new. And I have like a Hasbro one that was like 30 quid, and the ball rolls and the head stays in place on both of them. But the Sphero one goes a lot faster. They're over there. I can see them from here. And they're pretty cool. But unfortunately, so The Force Awakens, Star Wars Episode 7, was actually, whilst it was a soft reboot, right? It wasn't exactly, it was a sequel, but it was basically A New Hope again. Right down to there being a Death Star, but this time it was inside a planet. But it was like a soft reboot. And do you know what? That eased people back into the world of Star Wars. It made a butt ton of money, and it was really, it was okay. It wasn't the best film I've ever seen. I did go to a midnight screening of it. Drove all the way to Crawley to see a midnight screening in IMAX. But The Last Jedi was one of the worst films I've ever seen in my life. Now, it is very beautiful. Don't get me wrong. It is a beautiful movie. Looking at it, it's one of the Rian Johnson knows how to make a film look good. But it was just crap. It was just utter garbage. And then they knew that they had made a massive issue or a massive error with The Last Jedi, so they fired Rian Johnson. But it was Colin Trevorrow that was meant to make episode 8. And he never got to make it. Or Colin Trevorrow. So J.J. Abrams was quickly rehired with no plan, no script, no direction of travel for the franchise, and then we got The Rise of Skywalker, which is an absolute mess of a film. It's an absolute mess of a film that makes no sense, it has no direction, and it was, I guess, meant to be fan servicey, but I don't even think it managed to achieve that. But The Force Awakens was alright. But I think the mistake that they made was asking J.J. Abrams to come and, remake / continue Star Wars. And then just handing the franchise off to another director with no plan whatsoever. And hoping, going, yeah, it'd be fine. But you know what? It wasn't fine. Oh, that's pretty cool. I like how that's been done. It wasn't fine, and that's unfortunate. You love The Force Awakens, General Hux. You just like yourself a ginger man, don't you, Tiana? That's what it's all about. You like yourself a ginger man, and there's nothing wrong with that, by the way. Nothing wrong with that at all. But I see it. I see what's going on. I understand. I do. He's like, oh, General Hux. I mean, he is done dirty. I mean, he's just flat out immediately murdered in Rise of Skywalker. That film is so bad. It's it's so unfortunate because, like I say, Force Awakens was a re-entry into the franchise. You're a great friend. So, I'm sorry. I'm joking. I'm joking. But yes, but there is nothing wrong with loving a ginger man. Gingers need love too. Right? Just ask Jessie. Just ask Jessie. Jamie, her partner. Ginger as they come. He is. I said to her the other day, I sent her a message. I said, ask the soulless one if he wants to play Fortnite with us. I know how it is. Don't worry. Bill Weasley. Yep. You want yourself a ginger man. And that's fair enough. The heart wants what the heart wants, Tiana. The heart wants what the heart wants. Oh dear. I'm like I said, I'm not judging. Ginger men are the best, says Jessie. Well, one has given you 2 wonderful children, so I can certainly see where you're coming from. And might I say, he is a lovely ginger man as well. Good night, Shalini, and it was lovely to see you. And I shall wish Dexter a happy birthday from you. Christ, he's 11 tomorrow. My son is 11 tomorrow. When did I grow old? Ooh, look at that. Starting to look pretty cool. What's that? You're meant to be mature. You have children. No. I don't think so. I can't believe I've done 5 stages of this. Which is half of it. Stop making him have a big head. He won't fit through the door. Oh, you love it. He loves it. We all love it. Don't worry. Don't worry. Hi, Jamie. Judy says, night, Shalini. Sorry, guys. I'm ironing, so I am quiet. And I will send your happy birthday on to Dexter, Shalini. Are you ironing well, though, Julie? Or is it just, you know, a quick, just shove the iron on there? It'll be alright. Or is it a really thorough ironing job? Let me do a subscriber check. We are still 20 to go, people. 20 subscribers until we hit 2,000. Can we get there within the next day or two? I would really appreciate it if we could. So, yeah. Right. So, we're doing this twice. So, putting them both that way round and putting 2 number 1s on. First number 1. Your window was so perfect job. Okie dokie. Okie dokie. Perfect job it is. And how are Dread Eyes chilies and garlic today? I hate these stickers, man. Yeah, how is Mr. Dread with his chilies and garlic? Is he doing well? Oh God. I'm gonna say that's alright. Yeah, that's alright. It's not the best, but it's alright. I'm guessing, sir, you've checked on your chilies and garlic, by the way. Because I know that you have. Looking good. Okie dokie. Looking good indeed. That's what I like to hear. That'll do. Oh. One of them on there. One of them on there. And then that on there. And that way up. Clipping onto here. And there's his front plate. And the shell is encased. And that is the first 5 stages. Done. The first half of R2-D2 has been made. And I think at 90 minutes, that's a good time to call it for the build section of the evening. Don't you guys? So let's lay him down here so that you can take a good look. Go to here. And it's awesome to see you guys and to have had this little stream with you. And I've enjoyed building the first half of R2-D2. I'm going to cut it here because I want to put him across 2 streams. And we are at 20 to go, guys. 20 subscribers to go until we hit 2,000. There will be another video out on the channel in the next couple of days from Disneyland Paris, from our roving snarky reporter known as Lisa. She's also currently spending time at the place where they filmed Downton Abbey. She's there. She's in that manor house right now. And I think she's going to collect some footage, and that will possibly go out on the channel as well. I've got some more Disneyland Paris footage to edit from her. Go find the Real Review UK or Real Review UK over on TikTok if you are on TikTok, because we are starting to do stuff over there as well. Find us on Facebook. Find us on Instagram. And if you would like to support us further, you can become a channel member from 99 pence, or you can go over to patreon.com/Real Review something or other. But you can find us on Patreon as well. Just search Real Review UK. And you can join that Patreon for free. So there's always that as well. There's no demand for people to pay. It's for free. You can sign up to a paid tier if you want, but yeah, plenty more to come, including the second half of R2-D2. There he is if you're looking on the horizontal stream right now. He's going to be quite a good size. But plenty more to come, including the second half of R2-D2 this week. I'm not sure if we will be streaming tomorrow evening or not, because it is our son's 11th birthday tomorrow. I feel old. I feel so old. But it is what it is. I'm going to get out of here for the evening. I know it's been a shorter stream than usual, but I want to get out of here, spend some time with my wife, spend some time with my kids. And, yeah. Just enjoy the next few hours before my son turns 11 years of age. It's making me feel older. I know it's about them growing older, but it's making me feel older. Thank you, Tiana, and I do appreciate it, and I appreciate all of you, and I appreciate all your likes, subscriptions, anytime someone gives a super chat, all of it. I appreciate each and every one of you. So, with that in mind, thank you for joining me this wonderful February evening. And we will see you all very soon. Jesse, no, that's not a grey hair because I dyed it. I dyed it just the other day. So even if there was a grey hair, I covered it up. Oh, good night. And see you real soon.